Lucian Army level 1 into Kate Lux is painful. And really, Lucian Army, like, it's weaker now than it was, but it's very much a lane where, like, the mid-game spike was, like, the driving force.
Yeah.
It's plausible. And it's funny, because every time, you know, I'll have a day of LCK, it'll be just, like, completely Voracious only, no Ruinous. I'll go home, I'll play some solo queue, Ruinous every game. Every single game. Every single one. It's so funny. It's just it's literally like they have the professional play Arakan and the solo queue Arakan.
Yeah, maybe it's just a different game. As Peanut going to be able to grab one of the grubs. That is going to deny a feat of strength.
That's unfortunate because Gideon actually saved the smite before it really chunks, so yeah, things get a little bit worse before they get better for G-Will in the hands.
Ooh, nice bubble. Will connect here. Tidal Wave to follow up as Delight comes on over, gives a bit of a shield here to Peanut, who does have the Crescent Guard up and available. Light Binding, the full combo. Empress Divide needs to be flashed there from Zeka, but now he's in an awkward position. Peanut coming back in again because he identifies Gideon has no damage. And in fact, no one does. And in fact, no one's going to die. And we are just going to use some summoner spells and wander down the river. Disadvantage that he's had for what feels like forever.
Yeah, he's within the storm for now. So it's gone pretty okay, all things considered. And he is going to get that big mid-game spike. But still, I mean, the Caitlyn has an edge for now. And it can obviously explode quickly if you get some free time on the tower. But for now, I think Nongshim can be okay with how things have panned out.
Yep. First dragon going to be going on over.
The anti-mage champion, right? Who has like a free like magic damage shield and just builds early MR, and you're still getting toasted by Rumble.
Well, Hens is not having a great time as Peanut is fighting into 3 people. Does have that Crescent Guard like we were talking about. Final Spark misses onto Lehens somehow.
Oh man,
that was an elevation problem or something like that.
Yeah. High ground, low ground. I think Delight was trying too hard to hit multiple people with it. And
yeah.
If he'd just gone for Lehens, would have hit his mark. It was like, you know what? I can make it happen. I can bend the light like gravity does.
That's really cool.
Unfortunately, he wasn't actually able to do that, but it's his theory.
There's the culling. Viper somehow not hit by that Glacial Prison. Just needed a little bit more muscle thrown into it.
Yeah, now Nongshim can just get all 3 of these grubs. So full set. Just contribute a little bit towards those feats, and still no one has died.
Nope.
Which is kind of absurd, it feels.
When was our latest first blood?
15 minutes and 5 seconds.
Ooh, so we're getting close. 3 minutes away. Bubble. And there's a lot of action, and we still haven't replaced that first blood.
Were they aware? Like, as soon as the timer passed, everyone starts fighting.
Yeah,
like,
I think that must have been it. They're like, we're going to break this one.
They're like saying in all chat, guys, give it 20 seconds. Just wait 20 seconds. As soon as it passes, like, boom, lock in.
Well, they all locked in and didn't really achieve what they wanted to achieve. That is going to be second Drake going on over, and it's a Hextech Soul. My god, that is a high-powered dragon.
As well, when you get a kill, like before it was quite consistent with like rounded numbers. It just feels like you get random numbers of gold.
Ooh, Taunt should be connecting here onto Dew. He is going to use his cleanse, and I don't think they're going to be able to get the eye.
22-20.
22-20?
That's a long way away, actually.
Yeah, that
is. Actually, I would say like, no, I could.
I'm thinking it's like 9.
Oh, sorry, 20. I'll go 21. 21.
Otacon is just going down.
Oh, this could be it!
Oh no! Viper and Delight both just cooked together, and there it is! First blood at 20-50! And it's Kingin that takes down Delight. Zeka now looking to try and stop them from taking this Otacon down. As Peanut going to be pushed away. Wind becomes lightning coming on in there. Fish are down relatively low. They get rid of the Azir. But Zeus comes in. That is going to keep Peanut alive. Viper fighting against King, and there are a lot of traps all over the ground. And Nongshim, they give up on the Otacon. It's looking super effective. As now we've got another fight, as Peanut getting absolutely slaughtered. Gets himself a decent shield though, and in fact, his ultimate's going to be coming up very, very soon. King in, getting low as Viper grabs it with a Peacemaker. That was adorable. Peanut going to get spotted out here as Viper's going to need to flash over. He does so. Light Binding not going to connect as now Jiu way too far up, but there's the knock up from Peanut. That is going to spell his death as now the flash in. The 2-man taunt and Zeka scoops them all up. HLE, I mean, they may not have got first blood, but they killed the rest of them.
When it rains, it pours, and we get some kills coming in. HLE clean up, and we'll get that third dragon of a Hextech Soul, which is pretty rough. for Nongshim. They may have been the ones to get first blood and the feats of strength.
Nothing until that last fight towards the bottom side, which is, I imagine, the first highlight we're going to see from the space.
Probably.
Because nothing else happened prior to that. As Lehens, he could die, but there is Gideon in the vicinity, and Zeka needs to go golden. Are enough traps going to be going down here as Emperor's Divide delivers a pig towards Delight and Viper. That equalizer actually isn't the greatest. And Nongshim were able to walk this one off.
You know, I joked before about Nami being... Well, if you look at Zeus' items, you can see all the arm. Oh, no, he doesn't have any armor.
Right.
Suspicious. Interesting.
Very strange.
Yeah.
This Otacon is... Okay, Peanut coming on in. Let's see whether he can cause some sort of ruckus as Gideon already going down low. Zeka splits up the fight, but there's a lot of damage from Fisher here. The tidal wave helping out really well. But Gideon goes down first. And now the heroic exit there from Zeus. But they're all on the barbecue! And they just back away as Otacon is left to the Wolves. Or they're going for like a re-engage. I have no idea, but they're sort of still here and sort of not. Zeus has teleport, and so he can make his way back if they would like him to be there. And now they're just going to get gifted Otacon. No, he's going to reset. This is so weird. That was so strange. I have no idea what just happened there, but it was, I think, okay for HLE. Kingen moving in, doesn't have equalizer for the next little while.
Zeka's coming back, he hex-gated.
Yeah.
He's hex-gating again.
Oh, he's getting on in there. There's the taunt. It's going to connect onto Kingen, but he is able to cook them. Takes down the smite. That is absolutely huge as now Zeka gets out of the way of the culling, but it's not enough to save the gargoyle. And I'm still confused. This Otacon has just been running amok. God, so weird, man.
This is
I don't know.
Such an odd... We had Bro 2-0 Gen G earlier, and this game feels more odd.
Yeah, right? That's because Bro are the best team in Korea. We knew that from the Casper Cup.
Yeah, I mean, they are the Casper Cup champions.
Yeah.
The last time Gen G won...
As Hextech Soul was, I believe, secured by HLE in the meantime as well, so that is going to be a whole lot of power, especially with the Caitlyn. My goodness. As Jiwoo leading the charges. Yeah, what? I know they can't technically die, but Viper won't need that many shots in order to do it.
So annoying.
Yeah, Bazinga. All right, in goes Peanut. It's a gargoyle delivery system as they knock up Kingen and evict him from the area. Emperor's Divide connects onto a couple. Everyone is sent packing. And yeah, you may not necessarily die, but you give over 400 gold in a Baron. Probably not worth.
Yeah, we were stuck in the replay, and it's kind of like, okay, you got Otacon, but they got Hextech Soul.
So he's already dealing a lot of damage. Oh man, Zeka going to be able to move towards his top side, utilize these Barons, and yeah, these Ace in the Holes starting to hurt. Like, earlier because of that, it was all the blood pedal.
Yep.
That's all right, HLE. Okay, Tidal Wave going to come in there. The cleanse going to be used from Viper as a whole bunch of buttons are now on cooldown. But I think that Nongshim used a few more. Yeah, 4 of them now on CD, and Fisher is doing his best to put his on CD as much as possible. As HLE are just going to continue marching forward because their health bars have not been changed. Because now, connected to every attack,
it's so hard to approach. The second you walk up, you get autoed by a rapid fire Caitlyn, and your whole team is slowed.
Yeah. Or the turret just explodes.
That works too.
My goodness. Okay, yeah. Caitlyn doing some damage as Viper is going to be able to finish off the inhibitor. It's a bit of a fake out.
Staring down 0-11. It is approaching.
Yeah. Well,
there he goes.
Is going to press his ultimate button. Fisher is desperately trying to get himself a kill as the equalizer comes through. There's a heroic exit that is going to be interrupted, and HLE get themselves out of there.
You know, he nearly did get Peanut below half health.
He did.
Nearly got Zeus below half
and
health.
he made it so that Peanut had to move from where he was going to be otherwise.
True. Oh, they make it mid-tier 1.
Oh, in trade for an inhibitor top lane.
They gave up on it. They don't want it anymore.
Okay, then maybe they don't actually have to give away their inhibitor top lane. As Delight also taking way too much damage here. Fisher has come through to do an auto attack. That was cool. Teleport is going to bring Zeus into the fold though. And him, as far as the front line is concerned, is looking pretty dangerous. These final sparks not doing as much damage as... It's your time, Corky. It's time to find a win. This is where we do all the damage. This is where we steal the Elder. This is where maybe you just lose as they're teleporting into the base.
Oh, the base,
to end the game.
Kingen needs to go. He's the one with TP.
Well, Nexus Turret 1 is dead. Nexus Turret number 2 is dead. Fisher is almost dead. Lehens is, in fact, dead. There's a knock up onto Gideon as they're just diving forward. They're going to win the team fight and the game at the same time as it's a double to come down for Viper. And Fisher is likely to not die. Wait, he's dead. I said likely to not die. I meant the other way around. Oh. Zeka is wanting to kill Kingin, his ex-teammate, before actually killing the Nexus. I think he ran out of minion wave there as well, but he's just going to follow him. And Sufi is going to help out. And thumbs up occurring all over the place. Oh, the scrap shield!
He's scrappy.
And the minions, they get it done in the end as well as Leandri's. And so that is going to be Zeka going golden. Didn't time it quite right as HLE are delaying as best they can. And that is going to be the 2-0.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.